Okay, this is a question for all of y'all. Who's y'all's favorite team to play?
I'll probably say McIntosh, and then East Coweta. There's probably not those are our rivals.
McIntosh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Macintosh too. There's no team I want to beat more than Macintosh.
I wouldn't say all 25. I mean, and the opportunity to step on the court, regardless of who it is, I mean, the opportunity to compete, that's what we want to do, go out and compete, play hard, and regardless of who it is, who it may be. So that's how I go 1-0 each night.
It's a question that I shared with the last group. Which, just for the players, which teammate on your team, if you have a problem with, like I got a problem at school, I got a problem with whatever, that I don't talk to. The second part of the question is, if you need a good laugh, which one of your teammates will you talk to give you a really good laugh? All right.
If I had a problem at school or off the court or on the court or something, I'd probably go to Dre just because, or Wanye because he's the biggest body on the team. And then if I needed a good laugh, I'd probably go to Paul. He says
If I had a problem, I'd go to Eli. We've been friends for a long time. And if I need a laugh, I'd go to Jerry.
So yeah, so if I had a problem, I'd definitely go to Josh and Dean. I'll go to Dre too. Dre's probably the funniest one on the team. Hands down.
So for the guys, 2 years ago was a tough year, and then Coach P comes in last year, and just a complete different team. By the end of last year, you guys were just a complete different team than the team before, the team the year before. And I know a lot of you guys were on that team. What were some of the things that Coach P did? What were some things that brought you together? What were some of the, whatever his techniques or his coaching that literally, by the end of y'all were one of the best teams in the region by the end of the season. What kind of brought you guys together? What changed the most in your eyes, I guess?
First practice I went to where Coach P was the head coach, we were doing a layup drill, and it's just up and down the court, run down there, cross over a couple times, go up there, finish. And a bunch of people were shooting on the side goals, which you're not supposed to do, obviously. But a bunch of people were shooting on the side goals, and Coach P told us to put the balls down and get on the line. And it's kind of that essence of we are here to work. We're not going to play around. We're not going to, joke about this. This is serious. It's something we all want to win. We all want to be a part of that. So his kind of presence of determination, putting us in the right mindset that we come in the gym to work. We come in the gym to get better. We're not here to play around. If you want to play around, go to PE. So that kind of mindset is what turned us around. I think that's what made us start winning.
I think it's the confidence. He instills confidence in us, and he believes in us.
I would say what made it turn around for us, because the first half of the season we struggled real bad, and the second half when we picked up, and he kept telling us to trust each other and build that commitment. And once we started trusting each other and playing like a team, it just like a switch like that. We lost 2 games that second half, and it was just over and over again to trust your teammates and trust your coaches.
We're going to open up tomorrow against a scrappy Riverdale bunch. They 1-2. Lost a close game to East Coweta as well as Sterling, and then we win against Munns Mill. And then on Tuesday we have Mark County at 5:30 down there in Barnsley.
Coach, so what's your expectation for the season this year?
They're practice winning the region. That's our goal, becoming the Region 3 champs. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be a tough task. We got McIntosh, and we also got Northside Columbus, won the region last year, as well as Drew's coming in the region new, and also got Harris County. So it's there for us, and that's our goal, that's our expectation to kind of finish it out that way.
All right, I want you guys to help Coach P coach, right? I'm not saying he's the bad coach. All right, so let's say the score is 54-53. You guys playing McIntosh, a team that you guys do not like. The ball should be in who hand and the why. Can't say yourself. So Dean cannot say Dean. The ball should go to who and why. So 54-53, and you guys lose by 1 versus McIntosh. Coach P on the sidelines calling the play. The ball should be in whose hands and why? Cannot see yourself.
For this one, I'm going to say definitely not Freddie. I would say Josh or Eli. I think I'm leaning more towards Eli because he had a step back buzzer beater last year.
Yeah, I pick Eli. I trust him.
I don't think we have a bad option. I think anybody's a good option. There's no specific guy. I trust any of those guys.
Very political, Eli.
Coach, we talked about the challenge of taking off the football hat that you wore for running out, you wore it down, right into it. I mean, I know the basketball team's been practicing, I know there's not, but just talk about the challenges for you personally and professionally on what that takes in your life.
I get that question a lot. I mean, that's the only way I know how to do it. I've been doing it for 20 years since I've been coaching football and coaching basketball. I don't know any other way. I hate it for the kids because they got it. We got late practice and we get out at 8:30, 9 o'clock sometimes, and we go out to football practice. But for me, I got a good, strong family, my wife and the 2 boys. They in the gym with me or on the field with me. So, I don't know any other way. So I always done it. It's been like second nature for me.
Coach, what did you see last year's team and you were like, this is starting to come together? I mean, when did you get that sense? And I know you guys started off, it was a transition, but like you said, at the end of the season, you were pushing the region leader. When did you go home and look in the mirror and say, this is coming together? And I know you're not a private person, I'm asking that, but when did you get that sense?
Like I mentioned earlier about the first half, we really didn't have a great summer, which we had all pieces together. We had one kid missing here, one guy missing here. And then, so honestly, our summer was that first half, and we started playing and competing. And we was a play away here and there. And then
We've seen the other guys before, but is there anything different they bring or what their level is?
I know it's got a new coach, man. I don't know any much about it. They was in transition to a new coach, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be a scrappy bunch. Hopefully by the time we play them, we playing well ourselves. But like I said, McIntosh got a lot of guys returning. Northside got that whole group back, had big post players down there, and the Harris County lost a lot, but they still going to be competitive as well too. So we don't have a handful. We just got to get a mind right. We're going to go out and make sure we do what we have to do.
All right, we got one last question from Coach Ryan Maxwell from East Toledo.
Hey Coach, I want to ask you, bringing the program from where it's come from, how has it been instilling the culture at Northgate with the winning attitude which you brought from North?
The biggest thing is getting playing hard every night and every day at practice. And then once they start playing hard, then the kids and the student body did an awesome job. We have great crowds at the game throughout the week. I don't know if some of y'all check it out, and then once they start playing hard and realizing that, and the students started coming, showing love, they're showing up, they showed on the road, we played McIntosh. So it's a good atmosphere. So the biggest thing is, instilling some confidence in them, get them playing hard, have them believe in themselves. You're gonna make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but you gotta overcome those mistakes and move on to the next play.
All right, so this is wrapping up our time with Coach P, the Northgate boys Vikings. The girls coach dealing with something with her mother, so they were not able to be here today. So thank you, Coach P and Northgate boys Vikings basketball team.